everyone. Good day to every one of you. Miss Franklin is back and I want to talk today. It's just a short video. I'm going to talk about my citizenship from the timeline. When did I submit it and what was the question asked, and I did my field office is in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and that's where I got my interview last February 8, 2021 at around 9 a.m. 9-ish, but my schedule was supposed to be at 8:50 a.m. When I was there like 8:35 because they'll send you a notice, and because of COVID it say that you have to come in no more than 15 minutes early. So it's either 15 minutes early you come in or lesser than that. Then so that's what I did. I followed it. And so but then because of many applicant was there, and there's a lot of people, about like 10 or so, and there's only like officers. Probably I saw them like four of them was there, and that's all. And so I submitted February 21 last year, February 21 2020. I submit electronically, means online. Okay, I just basically went to the USCIS website, and then you can find how to apply for US citizenship. Everything is in there, and it's pretty much very self-explanatory. And so that's what I did. I gathered all the documents I have. I took picture like marriage certificate, like taxes, and just took a picture and sent it in there. And it's like once you go through online into their website, it explains everything in there, like where you gotta put the documents and stuff. So you just gotta do it your own, and once you gather all the documents, it's pretty easy. So then I submitted it. There's no I submitted it September 21st 2020, and I received a notice on October 1st 2020. So like the following month, I received a notice stating that they received my application. And my biometric, I received a notice about my biometric that being reused. Okay, and it was December 10 the same year, last year, December 10 2020. And after that, January 4th 2021, I got I received a mail and interview scheduled. I received a mail on January 4th 2021, and it say in the mail the interview schedule date is February 8th 2021. See how fast is that you can do it. Very explanatory on their website. That's how I started my application. Like and then so interview scheduled February 8th 2021. Then I got interview and oath taking ceremony the same day. Okay, because like we live in Louisiana, and so Fort Smith, Arkansas is kind of like 5 hours drive from where I live. So the officers was he was pretty nice. He asked me because usually the oath ceremony is like they will schedule it and they will send me an email when it will be, and then so I have to drive back. We have to drive back to Fort Smith to do it. So then he asked me, do you want to wait or do you want to do it today? And then so I did say today. And so then he worked it out. He said he gonna print it and then he gonna do the oath ceremony. So he did, and then so we did it. He is pretty nice, like pretty nice officer. So when did I start studying for my civic test? Okay, so when you apply or you have your application, then you will have your own account in the website, and then so you log in, you will see your civic test. Because I applied September 21st 2020, before December 1st, 2020, you have to use or to study the Civic Test 2008 version. So if you applied December 1st onwards 2020, then you have to study the Civic Test version 2020, not 2008. Okay, so that's what I did study. And the Civic Test 2008, I think the newer version is Civic Test 2020, 2021. If I'm not mistaken, it's 2020. But yeah, so if you applied December 1st onwards 2020, then that's why you need to study. But if you applied before that day, before December 1st, then you have to study the 2008 version of that. So I printed, like, I start studying 3 weeks before my interview date scheduled. I start studying 3 weeks. So it wasn't easy, but it was like I studied, I printed out, and then it's like 1 to 100 question, the 2008 version. And I studied, and then I also used YouTube. Once, like, it's all in my mind and I was just reviewing, then I go to YouTube and then review, and then and then also my husband helped me to study. Like, he would ask, I let him ask me from 1 to 100 question, and my goal is to make them write each one of them. So that's like, so, but then during my interview, it is very, like, nerve-wracking. I'm so, like, nervous. Like, I'm so very nervous. Like, gosh. And then my husband was keep telling me, oh, you got it, you got it. Like, the positive, the positive side of you and the positive side of the other person with you will help you a lot. And so, yeah. And so I'm the type of person never listen to other people, especially negative people out there. I never listen. Like, if they talk to you, that's fine. You, of course, you can listen, like you don't, like, cover your ear and something like that, but I mean, do not, like, put it in your mind. See, I don't do that. Okay, even if I hear you say negative things, I don't put it in my mind, even though maybe I listen to you, or I'm hearing you, so I'm listening to you, but I don't put it in my mind, because I don't want that in my mind. So I know myself, and I always find ways. Like, I always do it in the website, USIS website. That's where I believe the information, that this and that. So, like, some Filipinas, my sisters out there, ask me, and then they telling me that, oh, I heard others say this and that. I mean, sis, I never really listen to other people. Neither do you. Don't listen to me, okay? And then I told her that I usually, most of my information, I got them all in the USIS website. So whatever I tell you, and then you can verify it in USIS website. It's all in there, and it's pretty much explanatory, okay? So that's just one of my personality, because I don't want that negative impact, because you listen to people is so negative, and it don't really help your life. We must know ourselves. We must know what we want, and we must, like, just follow those positive vibes in front of us, okay? Because that's gonna be who we are. So you don't want this negativity in you, in your body, in yourself. You don't want those, okay? So anyway, and so anyway, and what else? So, okay, so because we live so far away, then we drove, like, my husband drove 5 hours from Louisiana to where we live, to Fort Smith. So we stayed in a hotel. It's called DoubleTree by Hilton. It's not far from Fort Smith. So whoever gonna go to Fort Smith, that's where we stay. I hope this will help you. And it was like they have a promotion, so we kind of, like, took it, and it's it was just less than $80 per night. I think that's pretty much, it's pretty good. I mean, you know, it's your preference, but that's where we stayed. And it's 8 minutes away. It's 8 minutes drive. And oh, they have good Thai food out there, so you must try, guys. We tried the fried rice in Midland, and that's pretty good. So if you want to eat lunch and you love Thai food, check them out. So February 8th, so I came, we ate breakfast, and I have to go to the bathroom because I ate a lot of Thai food the Super Bowl night. Okay, that was Bowl night also. So it was, and so I have to go to the bathroom. And so then after that we went to the my appointment. I was so nervous, like very nervous. No idea. I like I did my green card, did my well, my 2-year green card I have an interview. My 10-year green card I don't have an interview. This one I am so nervous. Like I have no idea why, but I don't know. I study, but it's just I don't know. And so then so we drove, arrived there like 8. My time appointment for my interview is 8:50 a.m. Then so we arrive in a parking lot like 8 8:20, and so I have to wait because I told myself I have to follow the notice, which is no more than 15 minutes early. So I did follow the notice, and then we waited, and then 8:35, that's where I came in. I was the first one in there, and then after me they have the same time as me. So I was like, wow. So I was like the first one in there, and then there's people coming. It's like, so that's why I waited. And then of course when I come in inside, there's 3, like I think I call them securities, and there's like a scanning kind of like a scanning door. So so the security person asked me to read a question about COVID and answer it. So 3 questions, and it's all no. It's like basic COVID question. Say no. Oh, you have to wear mask. Don't forget your mask because you can't come. You can't. They won't let you in if you don't have mask. So so I'll say no, and then so went to that thing door, and then where the scanner. They let me remove my bracelet, my cell phones, my any metal thing, and my belt and my shoes. And so we're going, the officer also took the notice that you have to bring your notice, the interview notice. Then he took it also, and then so went in, and then so he let me wait for the front person, and there's a front desk. And then because he told me he had to do my index finger, both of my index finger scan. So while I waited like 5 minutes I think, and then he come out, and so he took my index finger, and then he told me to sit down. So I sat down, and then I waited for the officer. I think I waited because I think it's like 15 minutes away, because I got interviewed like 9:06 or 9:06 ish, something like that. So I'm so nervous. Like I'm trying to I'm trying to like remember things that time I was waiting. And so there's a lady also there. She's a Vietnamese lady. She's also from here in Louisiana. We kind of like not neighbor, but we're near to each other here. She also live here. And also that was her 3rd time. Okay, she failed the test 2 times. No matter how nice they are, they will fail you. If you cannot answer the question, they will fail you. So you have to study the civic test. Anyhow, I will tell you later on, like before I end this video, about that. And so then I waited, and so the officer called me. So what I brought to the interview, like in the notice, you will receive a notice, right? Then I brought everything, whatever in the notice that I have to bring. It's self-explanatory. You'll just gather all of them. Marriage, I think mine got a my husband's birth certificate, marriage certificate, my green card, of course, bring your green card. I have my 10 years green card. And yeah, and it's in all in there. And then none of those, like none of them, like they took only my green card. Okay, but then still, I don't know, it's case to case basis, but still follow your notice. That's all I did. I followed all my notice. And also then the officer called me Lovelia, and then so I went in, and he's pretty nice, greeted each other, then kind of have a little chit chat, and then so went in. And so first he asked me about, are you married? I said yes. You have children? No. And so what do you do for a living? Stuff like that. And so when do you come to the US? And then he asked me, okay, are you ready for the test? I said yes, sir. And so he started the test. First he asked me, when he said are you ready, he right away opened his computer and then started it. So first he asked, what is the economic system of the United States? Of course I answered it. So who was the president during the Great Depression? And what ocean is in the west coast of the US? Where do we vote? When do we vote for the president? If both the president and vice president can no longer serve, who become the president? Then the last one is, who is the father of our country? So those are six questions he asked me, and all those questions are I studied those because it's all in there in the Civic Test 2008 version that I studied. So then he said, good job, you passed. And then so it wasn't done yet. I passed that test. Then he said, okay, let's proceed to reading and writing. And then so in that, where I sat, there's a tablet in front of me. And so in that tablet, he told me, read what's in that tablet. So in the tablet says, as I remember, the president lives in the White House. Okay, that's what. And then I read it, of course, and he said good. Then he said, okay, write what I'm gonna tell you. So he said something, then I write it. There's a pen, and then I write it in a tablet. So he said, the White House is in Washington, D.C. Of course, I write it. I write the correct spelling, correct words, and then the like capitalization and those. So I write. So he said, okay, good job, you did good. And then so next to that is the yes and no. So he told me we'll just proceed to the yes and no. It's in your N400. Okay, it's in your application. I didn't study. I just like kind of go through it. It's kind of like basic thing, but you will know about your N400 because you fill it up. Okay, you fill it up, you answer those yes and no. So he proceeded those, and he told me we'll just go through this. It's your N400 application. You answered it already, and so I'm just gonna go through them. He pretty much go through the yes and no, and then like, are you member of this and that? Are you member of like militant group? Do you serve military, stuff like that? So of course no. And then later on, the yes part is like, do you like, if required by laws, those and this and this and that. And so then I said yes, and then stuff like that. Then so after that, I said, good job, you passed the interview. And then so we talk about my oath ceremony, my oath taking. Oh, he let me sign a paper also, like a paper. It's basics. You just have to like answer it. And then so yeah, answer it. It's basic. You will. And also he's pretty nice. If I don't understand anything, he told me, if you don't understand anything, you can ask me. He told me like, nothing to worry, like you told me. He told me I can ask him anything. So after that, because it's pretty self-explanatory actually in the form that I have to answer. It's like yes and no, you're married or you're divorced, kind of like that, stuff like that. Then you put your address and you sign. After that, he's getting ready to print the certificate. He asked me, he verified me if all the information are right. Then it was all right, and then he printed it. And then after that, there's a paper again that I have to sign for my oath. Then after that, I signed a paper, and then he told me raise my right hand, and then so I during the oath I repeat after him, and then he said congratulations, and he did a fist bump. He did a fist bump, and then he said congratulations, you're now United States citizen. And then I told him, oh, I'm so nervous when I came here. I was like, oh well, you did good. You made it pretty easy for me because you understand me and you speak English well, and that's what he told me. And yeah, you pass, and said it was all good. And then you study, I know you study. And then he said like that. So guys, you have, okay, so let me finish first what I'm doing. So after that, he said congratulations, and he told me to wait. You wait outside. So he brought me outside. Let me sit down, and you wait outside. And then so they will call you for your certificate. And then 10 minutes later, I got called my name, and then I got my certificate. And then so I got, and then with the flag also, they give me a flag, like a packet, like whole packet gave me. So then after that, the lady was there, the Miss Lady. Guys, you have to study the civic test, okay? You have to study it, because me, if I didn't study, I'm gonna tell you, if you study, it's easy. If you didn't study, if you just like go through it, like whatever you remember. No, you have to study, like you have to study it, study it. So because that lady that I met, so she was there. I was trying to help her because she have a question about the form, and the officer let me sign the form, but her officer let her sign the form for oath taking outside, like where we were waiting, like we sat down there. So she was asking me, I kind of help her answer it. And then so that was fine. Even and then she told me this is her third time. So she was very happy because she passed, she passed. I'm so happy for her. And so the first one she didn't pass, the second one she didn't pass, this is her third time, so she passed. I'm so happy for her. And so yeah, she was also waiting for the certificate that time, but I got mine first. Then I told her congratulations to you, and then I told her that see you later. And then so after that I just walk out the door, and then I'm so happy, like the feeling, like you are all done with this paperwork. Well, I have the last thing. I'm gonna be a dual citizen. I'm gonna apply after when I receive my passport. So I already applied for my passport. I went to USPS, or do you call it USPS? No, post office. I called it post office, I guess. Usually, I think UPS. No, post office. I went to post office, and I applied for my passport. Like I got my certificate the 10th. I applied the 12th. Because on the 11th I went to post office, and then no, I had to make an appointment. On the 10th, when we arrived here home, my husband dropped me to post office, and then they told me, do you have appointment? I said no. So I had to make appointment. So the earliest appointment is 12. So I actually did that. I want it all done. I'm the kind of person that want things all done. Like I don't procrastinate and then wait it later, so I want it all done. Then I have to get a passport. I have to update my social security, and I have to update my driver's license. For driver's license, I have appointment. It's all appointment because of COVID. February 19, I believe. Then for social security, I have to wait when they open back up here, because they're not open yet. The building is not open. So I called them, and they told me I can wait, so I said, yeah, I'll rather wait. But if I cannot wait, I just do by mail. So they told me to. And also, yes, so I walk out and I went to my husband. He took me a picture and I was so happy, like very happy. So you guys, all I can say is study the civic test. Like I'm telling it to everybody. And I'm a member of N400 group, N400 citizenship, N400 naturalization citizenship, something like that on Facebook. Okay, search it N400. If you're going through this, there's a lot. I'm a member of that. There's a lot of people members, and they are very helpful. And you can read like stuff in there, threads. You can read, and it will help your case. You know, it will help you. And then there's a lot of states. Of course, I'm in state of Louisiana, and I got my field office in Fort Smith, Arkansas. So guys, because of that lady, you know, no matter how nice the officer or how nice those people in the field office you're gonna go with, if you're not gonna be able to pass the test, you're not gonna be able to answer the questions, they will fail you. Okay, no matter what, they will going to fail you. You have, because of that lady I met, that thing realized me, you know, make me realize. And it's a lot of money, you know. It's like, oh, when I applied, it's 700 plus, and then right now it's 1700 plus. So they already like increased it since October last year. So, and also one thing, yeah, I applied before my 3rd year anniversary. Why? Because I don't want to pay 1700. So I wasn't sure if I'm able to apply that time, but um I clarify one thing to one of Filipina, and then because she finished hers and she told me that you can actually apply. Then I verify it in the USIS website. So you can actually apply 90 days before your 3rd year anniversary. So I did like 1 month. I have to wait another month because my 3rd year anniversary would be October 16. I applied September 21st. Okay, so like I applied like before my 3rd year, but it's like another month to wait for my 3rd year anniversary. And I didn't think it would it would like give me problems, you know, like because I have positive thought, and then why not, you know. So I did. And so I got my 10-year green card. I had it for like 3 months, and then after that I applied for the citizenship. So I mean, it's all, God is good all the time. He is good, and I've been blessed, and I'm so thankful. So whoever is watching this, and whoever is um is going through with any citizenship or the green card thing, and you know, I wish you all the best, guys. I did mine from the very beginning, from 2-year green card, adjustment of status, from my 10-year green card, from my citizenship. And so it is very satisfying feeling, and I'm so done with paperwork. Okay, I'm so done with paperwork, and it is great feeling because I feel like I am so legitimate. No, I was just kidding. So I feel like it was very a satisfying feeling. So whoever is gonna go through this process, I wish you all the best. In general, I wish you all the best in life. And you can always message me, my Facebook, Love Franklin, and you can always send me a message if you have any question. I'm willing to help. And don't forget to subscribe my channel, and I love you all, guys, and I pray for everybody, and I hope that you will succeed in life. Okay, and I wish you all the best. You, if I did it, you will conquer it also. Okay, so see you all later on. Until to my next video. Hope this video helps you a lot, and have a great day. Happy Valentine's. Bye bye.